If you had the superpower of immortality, what would you do with it? This scientist injected himself with immortal cells. He gained eternal life, but every night he turns into a terrifying monster, hungry for the blood of young women. His loss of control went far beyond what he ever imagined. His name is William. Now he can only lock himself indoors and ask for help from the supernatural expert, Kitaro. Kitaro pays him a visit and finally learns the truth. William was a biology professor. His team dedicated themselves to researching eternal life and succeeded in creating immortal cells, but they failed repeatedly when trying to reproduce the experiment. Driven to obsession, William, in a moment of rage, used himself as the test subject. Though he became immortal, he was transformed into a monster. To keep himself from harming others, he begged Kitaro to destroy him when he changes. Yet his daughter was heartbroken. She hadn't seen her father for a month, not even on her birthday. He longed to be with her, but in his state, he could hurt her at any moment. That night, he lost control again, becoming the horrifying creature. He sought out another young woman, but was stopped by Kitaro. Just as Kitaro hesitated to pull the trigger, William's daughter arrived in time. Kitaro held back his attack, and the monster fled after seeing his daughter. Kitaro sensed that William's human consciousness remained. That's why he couldn't bring himself to shoot. But then, the daughter proposed a shocking idea. Let willing humans who wish to die become her father's blood supply. Kitaro's father quickly stepped in to correct her thinking. That path would only lead both father and daughter to ruin. The life or death choice fell on Kitaro's shoulders. As Kitaro struggled with the decision, his father reminded him how to judge a monster. It was like when Kitaro was once possessed. Killing the demon would have meant Kitaro's death too, but their duty was to protect humans. They had no choice but to send Kitaro into the abyss. Letting the demon live, using Kitaro's hands to harm others, was an even worse outcome. Now Kitaro faced the same choice. William was finally found under an overpass by Kitaro's allies. Kitaro followed the supernatural energy to join the fight, but William's power had grown tremendously. Ordinary attacks were useless. When William's daughter suddenly entered the battlefield, Kitaro was distracted and instantly seized by the monster. Seeing the completely out of control creature, Kitaro's resolve hardened. He broke free, focused energy into his finger, and struck the monster's weak point. William's body began to revert to human form. In his final moments, he took out his daughter's favorite hairpin as a gift, but before she could take it, William faded into the air. At his funeral, his daughter told Kitaro, "I will never forgive you." After hearing this story, what are your thoughts on what happened?